In 1994, the world got a shock when Nirvana's lead singer Kurt Cobain shot and killed himself. Now this man supposedly had everything: fame, money, woman, work that he loved, work that he was passionate about, but he was still driven by mental anguish to the point of suicide. Now why would a man like this want to kill himself? The answer is drink and drugs. You see, like I used to be, Kurt was a drug addict. Maybe like you are. If you need help getting off drink, getting off drugs, no matter how often do you do it, check out the link in the description. Now you see, drink and drugs, because they're not separate, they're the same. Drink is a drug, but I usually have to say drink and drugs because when I say drugs, people think of weed, pills, coke. But you see, these things, they destroy your happiness. They destroy your joy. Your brain gets completely fucked up from it. No matter if you want to look at it from a spiritual point of view or a scientific point of view. Spiritually, you're throwing your life away. You're wasting your life. You're going to that dark side. You're embracing that dark energy, those dark, bad habits. So guess what you fill your life with? Dark energy. You see, what you give out, you get back. So by doing these bad habits, internally you suffer. God doesn't want you punishing your body, punishing yourself, trying to run, trying to escape from the situations He's trying to give you to help you become the man that you need to be. Because of course that's all it is. It's escapism, it's running. So when you run from it, these gifts that you've been given, God says, fuck you, and He punishes you. And if you don't believe in God, that's fine. Because it's been proven neurologically, this shit is fucking you up. See, addiction of any kind completely messes with your reward centers in your brain. See, what happens when you get a high, like from drink, from drugs, from weed, you get a momentary spike in dopamine. And when that dopamine goes up, you feel great. That's your hit, that's your high, that's your reward. See, the problem with dopamine is when it comes back down, as we know, what goes up must come down. When it comes back down, it does not go back down to your baseline, to your norm. No, it overcorrects. It goes down way below the baseline, which is why you feel shit, which is why you get the come down, the hangover, that regret, that pain. But it's not a big problem if you let your brain heal. If you make one mistake and you let it heal back up the baseline, it's no problem, but that's not what we do. We're addicts by nature, so we constantly chase that high. So when we go and try and chase it again, because we feel shit, because we're in that new low, we try and chase it again. This time it doesn't go up as high, so we feel less good. And then it goes down again, even further, and lower and lower and lower, and eventually you create yourself a new baseline, way below your original. You were up here, you're feeling normal, and now you're down here. This is why drug use makes you depressed. This is probably why Kurt Cobain killed himself, because he felt lost, he felt hopeless, he felt this was what life was now. Just horrible depression, but he couldn't see the drugs was clouding his mind. They're fucking up his brain. And that's what it's doing to you, whether you are fucking doing it every single day, like I was, like Kurt probably was, or if you're just drinking on the weekends, maybe you're doing a wee bit of coke on the weekends. Either way, this shit is affecting you. Of course, the more you do it, the higher degree it will affect you. But in today's day and age, you want every advantage you can get, because there's people out there moving 100 miles an hour towards their goals. They have nothing stopping them. They have no vices holding them back like you do. And yet you dream. Ungratefully, you dream about these things that you're going to do for yourself, for your family, all the while smoking that joint, sipping that drink, daydreaming, thinking, yeah, that's going to be me in 10 years. What you don't see is you're going to be a sorry looking motherfucker. Maybe this time you got a needle in your arm. See, it gets progressively worse and worse and worse. It happened to me. I said I wouldn't do a lot of different drugs, and I ended up doing them. Because it just puts you in this downward spiral. That baseline keeps going lower and lower, and you need more and more to try and fucking feel normal. Back then I was so depressed, and I thought the only escape was drugs. So I know how you feel. Now people will bullshit you and tell you that depression is like a disease, like a cold, like a common cold, you almost catch it. Them fucking dumbass doctors, them big pharma bastards who just want to push more drugs onto you. That's why they tell you that, because then if it's something like a cold, they can give you medication to fix it. No way. You cannot fucking fix depression with medication. You'll never find an external solution to an internal problem. Your inside is fucked up. Fucked up. Maybe it's not from drugs. Maybe it's from porn or scrolling. See, depression, it just really means you're off. It really just means you're off. You're doing something fucking wrong. And you need to get right. Now, does that mean when you quit drugs, you're instantly going to be happy all the time? No. No, it does not. Oftentimes, you almost feel worse because you start looking at your life and how it really is. You're not running from that shit anymore. All that pain that you've been hiding from comes all at once. But that's good. Pain is fucking good. We need pain to grow. Growth is pain overcome. Think about your life. Maybe you're only a teenager, maybe young, maybe you haven't been through shit. But if you're older, think about life. Think about the things you've achieved, things you've been through, things that made you stronger. How many of them fucking things were good things? Fun things like a walk on the beach with some hot chick, a fucking chocolate covered donut, sitting by a warm fire and everything's perfect. Nothing. Yeah, it's great, it's fun, it's enjoyable, but you don't grow from it, you don't change. No, we are stubborn learners. We need pain to wake us up. That is why you get that regret when you fuck up, when you relapse, when you do a drug, when you drink. Some people, they don't even want to listen to it. They just pretend like it's not there. I pity those people. I pray for those people. Because they're the people that will stay stuck in that cycle for years and years and years. The people like me, hopefully the people like you who get those hangovers, who get those come downs, who get that depression from overuse of drugs and think, fuck that, man, this is not the way life is supposed to be. I can feel better, I can be better. Because when you get them thoughts, that's when you know you've been called up by God to change. Now I know that you're running from pain. Maybe it's something simple, like you just don't feel like you're good enough, that life's not good enough. Maybe it's something horrible, like some horrible trauma that happened to you when you were young. We all know that addiction comes from pain. But then that pain avoidance just leads to more pain. You can't escape it. There's only one way that you can move past this pain, and that's to build yourself. Build yourself so you can take on the fucking pain, so you can fucking knock it out. You need to build good habits, discipline building habits that build you internally. Like exercise. Not enough people exercise. This is why there's so many weak people. Exercise is number one for building that inner strength. People think it's all about building the muscles, building that outer strength. It's all about building that inner strength. Ask anyone who's ever stuck to the gym. The people who haven't stuck to the gym, they'll tell you, oh, people who go to the gym are vain and they just want big fucking muscles. It's not about that. It's not about that. Anyone who's stuck to the gym, no, it's not about that. It's about the inside, up here and in here. Meditation is the same. Helps you let go of the bullshit that causes these relapses, these addictions. You're not your thoughts and feelings. And too many people, like myself, live their lives thinking that they're this story, this idea that they built up in their head, and that's why it's so hard to quit, because they built up the idea, I am a smoker, I am a drinker, I am a drug addict. In fact, that brings me another point, could really help. Your internal dialogue is so important, so important. You're just letting these unconscious thoughts run rampant. Like, I'm not good enough. Oh, I need a hit, I need a hit, I need a hit. I can't do it, I need to get high, I need to get... No, you can't make these go away. Through meditation, you can let them go, but another thing you can do is start adding your own shit. Think like who you want to become. As Bruce Lee said, as you think, so you shall become. You need to tell yourself over and over again, I'm not a drug addict. I don't need to get high, I love my life, no matter if it seems like you're lying, because it will. Just join out that negative noise with positive noise. And the last habit, reading. You see, reading is the only way to escape to another world without having that fucking come down, that regret. Of course, it also builds you. Non-fiction will make you learn, help you build yourself, but if reading fiction is fucking fine. If it keeps you away from doing drugs, it's fine. Some people can learn from fiction, you know, these deep stories, like by Charles Dickens and stuff. But reading for enjoyment is just as good. It gets you away from the fucking bullshit of the scrolling, the drugs. And socializing. Socializing is the final habit. Socializing is so basic. People think there's no such thing as a fucking introvert. An introvert is just someone who enjoys being alone slightly more than they enjoy being with others. But nobody should be alone all the time. We're social animals at the end of the day. We're supposed to be talking to each other. I think I heard somewhere that back in the days when we were in tribes were like 80 to 120 people. Most people don't even have 8 friends. And they're wondering why they're depressed. They're sitting inside all fucking day. And then they wonder why they feel that urge, that pull to go towards drugs, to go towards vices. You need to be going out and seeing friends at least once a week, bare minimum. Join a club as well, like MMA, basketball, football. That combines 2 of the best things, socializing and exercise. Now, I know if you've watched this far, you feel that call to be better, to do more, to drop the vices, to drop the drugs. It's a long fucking journey. It's a hard journey. But I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's so simple. It's all you need to do is follow a few key steps, a few key habits. I've implemented all these steps, all these habits into a course. Right now, I'm doing a pre-sale on a course. With all the knowledge I learned, all the wisdom that I learned over the years of making those mistakes, doing those drugs. And now I want to share it with you. If you join now, you get half the price. Once I fully release this course, I'm going to double it. Right now it's a steal, $49, completely 180 your life. There's no better way from learning than to learn from other people's mistakes. This is how you get ahead in life. There's not enough time to be making all your own mistakes. You think I learn only from my own mistakes? I'm so grateful for YouTube, for the internet, which helped me grow, which helped me learn, which helped me get sober. And now I want to pass that on. If you're ready to change your life, check it out.